And then we'd have to boot you from the table because you'd be inconsistency problems again.
Well, except it wouldn't be that I wasn't there. It's that I wasn't awake because I like to sleep.
You're just consistently asleep.
Yeah.
I love how the viewers got that cold opening and they have no idea what you were talking about.
Exactly, that was the point.
Try
to figure out what we were talking about now, bitches! Alright, new topic.
It's why they don't let me play D&D with them.
But you're all right. We like to do Sundays, and you've got things like you like to watch The Walking Dead, and
I do like to watch Walking Dead and Game of Thrones, and I don't like to wait to watch those things.
Yeah.
So, like, I watch it live. Plus, I watch it with my family.
Yeah,
and
your sister actually asked me, she's like, gotta know, do you watch Game of Thrones? No? Okay, cool, we can talk about it.
No, we play Game of Thrones.
With less death. Well, not with your guys' campaign. You guys like to murder rush everything.
Yeah.
Oh shit, there's something ahead of us. Kill.
Murder, death, kill.
Guys,
Annie.
don't you think we should get a strategy? I do have a strategy. Attack.
Basically.
It's the goddamn opening to Demolition Man. Murder, death, kill on floor. Murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill.
Welcome to BrantFurred, everyone.
Murder, death, kill.
What? Have you not seen Demolition Man?
No.
Actually, I haven't.
No.
Oh, it's a really old movie.
It is a really old movie, I know.
At this point.
But I'm a really old guy.
Didn't the guy with glasses?
Yes, Nostalgia Critic did do a review on it, basically saying that it is man movie.
I forgot about Nostalgia Critic. When you said guy with the glasses, I was like, is this your sad attempt to describe an actor to me?
That guy, with the glasses. That only describes everyone with poor vision.
Including like two of the members of this podcast.
Yeah. I eat my carrots.
I also eat my carrots.
I like carrots. Actually, the whole eating carrots was carrots are good for your eyes was started as war propaganda.
Was it?
Yes, it was. It was said like you have to eat your carrots to help your eyes so you can spot like Nazis or people in the shadows. It was like on war propaganda posters.
The whole time it's because all Nazis have the shitty magic item of Cloak of Invisibility unless the other guy ate carrots. Damn, I can't find them. I need to eat carrots to counteract their cloak.
Luckily, there's a nice carrot patch right here.
So it's one of those...
They're dirty, but I need to kill Nazis.
But yeah, so there you go. There's a little bit of information that they have...
The more you know.
They have vitamin A and shit that in them, so they are good for your eyes, but to the extent, not so much.
So it's not that it's debunked, it's just that you'd probably turn orange before they'd improve your eyesight.
Yeah.
True fact.
Basically. Same thing with Popeye and spinach.
Yeah.
That was based off of a typo in the Encyclopedia Britannica, I want to say it is.
What was he supposed to eat?
Spaniards?
No.
Spanish?
What they did is...
Spanakopita? I love Spanakopita.
Which has spinach in it.
Yes, I know.
But the thing with it is they actually misprinted a decimal point and gave the entry 10 times the amount of iron.
Oh.
Per serving.
Oh, so it's...
I have the iron!
So when Popeye adapted it as to eating spinach, giving like strength because of like the iron content, it's widely out of proportion because of a decimal point error.
I'll still take it. I like spinach.
Yeah, spinach is chill.
I also like spinach, although I've never had canned spinach, which makes me...
I've had frozen.
Frozen is fun. I love little nuggets.
You can get frozen
You get
spinach
frozen
nuggets,
spinach
and then
and
you
nuggets.
Oh, okay.
you thaw them, and then there's like a million spinach.
Wait, is that chopped spinach just
Yeah.
like balled up?
Yeah, just balled up.
Okay.
That way, and if you're like me, you don't have to defrost an entire package of spinach if you want enough for like a grilled cheese sandwich.
It makes you feel a little bit like you're a pet, though, and someone just tossed you like an algae ball.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty much what it looks like.
Yeah, no, I have seen it before.
Yeah, but I like it. Or if you need like some for a recipe and you don't need the entire brick.
I've never thought to put spinach on a grilled cheese sandwich. I'm going to do it now. So thank you for that idea.
I like it. Mozzarella, garlic powder, and spinach. in a grilled cheese?
See, I'd actually, just use the garlic powder. I prefer actual garlic. But,
Oh yeah, like you could use roasted garlic.
I'd whip that into some butter. And make garlic butter, and then you can spread it on toast and other things. And garlic butter is one of the best.
No, you can put
it's the easiest way to make garlic toast.
You can put the garlic butter on the outside of the bread for when you grill it.
Right.
Have you had garlic butter mushrooms?
No.
They're delicious. You can find recipes for them online. I'm not a chef person. I can't describe it. But
this
basically,
is the food episode.
It is.
This is like every conversation at me past 7 o'clock at work.
It is like
hungry?
Mushrooms though, swimming in garlic butter.
I love garlic and mushrooms. I can't eat butter unless it's melted. I do not like the taste of butter.
You're like my ex who would not eat cheese unless it was melted.
Yeah, but this is different. This is butter.
You know what I'm craving?
Cheese is very edible. Butter is more like a condiment.
You know what?
Tell that to the Germans.
You know what I really want now that you're talking about butter and stuff? No, actually, no. My aunt, or my great aunt, who has passed away at this point, but
bless her soul.
Yeah, when people would go to Germany, they'd see her just cut off a piece, and it looked like cheese. It looked like she had like a slice of cheese, about I don't know, maybe a centimeter thick on a slice of bread.
Yeah.
It was butter.
Butter.
It was butter. It was a centimeter thick slice of butter on her bread.
I'm gonna go get the lights, and then I'm gonna talk about what I did today.
No.
Why do we need the lights?
You guys
for
talking?
It's getting dark.
You guys talking about garlic butter and shit just makes me really want Red Lobster, this garlic shrimp with the Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Oh, those are good.
I know.
I had those at not Red Lobster, but I had it at Kelsey's actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had a gift card.
Are you hungry yet?
Is everyone out there hungry?
Apparently somebody at work got like a $100 gift card to the Keg.
Here, you know what?
That's good.
Yeah.
Pause right now, go to whatever choice restaurant you want, eat, and come back. We won't go anywhere, we promise.
Yeah, insert wait music.
I probably won't, I'm really... No, wait. BrantFurred could not afford wait music. please enjoy this small interlude of terrible singing.
This a cappella.
Rubber band, really. I think we went on a tangent.
Just a little bit.
We should form an a cappella group.
I've been wanting to record something a cappella. I don't know if you guys have heard. It's Since You've Been Gone by Weird Al. I've been wanting to record that myself.
Watch out for that at some point.
Yeah, it
will. 3 years from now.
Yeah, really. Just like everything else we plan to do.
Just like we wanted to do a pool meet like 3 years ago, and we were like, we'll do this, and then we didn't do that. And then we're like, we'll do this, and then we never did that. But this time, I opened the pool this year, and that is a fun story.
And you cleared it with my parents. I
did clear it with your parents.
Did you?
It is their pool. But yes, no, opening the pool was a goddamn comedy of errors. It was fucking amazing.
What happened, Isaac?
So I arrived there around 11-ish, 10-ish, because that's the time he gave.
Do I have a fluffle?
You have something. Continue.
So yes, I arrive around 10. Arrive perfectly fine. Everything's
How
good.
Is that?
Dry skin, possibly. Anyway.
I head into the yard, and everything appears to be fine. We're like, okay, cool. So we'll just do this. It'll be done. It'll be a great time. The very first thing we need to do is extend the rod, so that, we can scoop the bottom of the pool, take out the thing. And it is, like, jammed beyond all recognition. So we're sitting there struggling with this, and I'm like, fuck it, we're gonna have to go get a new one. We get her mom out. How about we poured, like, Dawn down the tube. We actually got, like, have you ever seen the tool, the boa constrictor, where it's like a rubber thing? We tried that, and it just jumped a few times, and we're like, son of a bitch, we can't get this thing.
I usually use a pipe wrench.
So we're sitting here trying to figure this out, and So we get the soap going, and we're like, okay, cool. So we're just gonna put some water, dilute the soap down, just make it into an oil, and lube everything up.
Soap does not turn into oil, Isaac.
It does not, but it will lube things up.
You know this from experience, do you?
Yes, I do.
Other things, not so good.
Yeah, toothpaste, terrible idea.
Also, depending on the soap, that could sting.
Toothpaste stings.
From experience.
It was in a tube. What? I figured it would work. Tube rhymes with lube.
So we go to fill this soap container, and we turn on the hose, and suddenly water starts spraying up against the side of the house because the hose has a split somewhere.
Oh, jeez.
So we have no hose for water, no rod to clean the pool or the cover. And we're sitting there like, what the fuck do we do? We have nothing. So
We've got out the toothbrushes.
So through, like, ridiculous effort, we somehow managed to get the rod to work. So thankfully we don't have to replace that. Unfortunately, we can't solve the hose problem. So I go and proceed to just, start skimming the pool, getting this crap out. And her Ginger and her dad actually had to go to Walmart to get a new hose so that we could go on to the next part. Needless to say, we pulled the cover off. They used bricks to, like, weigh it down, and a few of them had fallen in, so I'm, like, elbow deep in gunk trying to get the bricks out of the crap as we're pulling it out so we don't damage it as we're dragging it out to the front. So we do that. I'm covered in crap. We drag it out to the front, get this new hose hooked up, because it was one of those, like, extendy hoses, the ones that start all scrunched up. You plug it in, turn it on, it has a leak. so like the seal on the sprayer wasn't going on. So it's firing in every direction, and I'm just like, this sucks. Why can't we get a hose?
I think that might have been more the nozzle.
Yeah.
But continue.
So this is the same nozzle from the first hose, which was working fine. But anyway,
that's because you had a leak elsewhere.
Yeah. Pointing. So we're doing that, and I'm trying my best to use this leaky hose, which I'm like, try it, because it's the extended kind, and the water pressure wasn't high enough because we were trying to fill the pool in the back while trying to get the stuff in the front so we could spray down the thing.
Oh god, it's like a dank prison shower head.
So I'm trying to, like, stretch this thing out, and it's not going, and I'm like raising my arm up, and then water from the leak started trickling down my arm into my armpit, and it was the most uncomfortable feeling. I was like, why is everything terrible today? So, needless to say, despite everything, it only took about 4 hours to open the pool, basically working on my own, but I had fun despite all the errors, which is not a good thing when the highlight of your day is opening a pool.
Well, I mean, as long as you had fun with it.
Yeah.
And it does mean that, we can go swimming and avoid the hot heat.
Yes, specifically on June 18th.
Yes, we decided that rather than fuck up and forget to do a pool meet, we've set the date already. I opened the pool today, and I was like, okay, cool, we're going to do this. So, third weekend in June, which is the 18th. That is also Father's Day on the Sunday, so...
But we're not doing it on the Sunday, We're doing it on the Saturday.
Yes, we are doing it on the Saturday, but that's just,
so
so people
chill
know.
with Furs and then hang out with your dad. Give him a call. He misses you.
Yeah.
We will be doing pool and barbecue, and for the barbecue, I'm going to say, like, bring your own meat. So
BYOM!
We'll cook your crap and give it to you, but that allows us to prevent having to charge and whatnot. So bring your own meat for the barbecue. We will cook it up.
And if you want to bring, like, a bag of chips or some pop or whatnot, snackies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Snacks will be shared, though.
Yes.
That will be labeled as shared.
And we will add to the snack pile ourselves.
Yeah, like, unless you have, like, a dietary restriction where it's like, no, these are my special chips.
Yeah. These are my special gluten-free chips.
Aren't all chips gluten?
Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure all chips are gluten-free.
Depends on the seasoning, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Depends on what the seasoning is.
Could be wrong.
Anyway.
But yeah, these are my special chips.
These are my special chips. They cost me $5 for this tiny little bag.
Actually, yeah. No, I do have a friend has a dietary restriction, and she buys, like,
Sour cream and onion?
No, like those veggie chips where it's like sweet potatoes and beets and...
Oh, yeah.
And who knows what other kinds of vegetables.
I have a dietary restriction.
Yes, you can't eat sour cream and onion chips.
Well, I can. It just...
Ugh, they're the grossest flavor.
What?
The sour cream and
one of
onion...
my favorites.
The bit is that it's not green onion that I have a problem with.
Oh, it's just white onion?
Just white onion.
You can
and
eat
red onion.
And
Vidalia onions. And leeks.
So basically anything but green onion.
Well, and after you get to a certain point low on the green onion, it actually starts to affect me.
Oh, so when you get into the white part?
Pretty much, yeah. If it gets to the white part.
If it's not green, don't bring it. No, I'm kidding.
Isaac, he can only eat green vegetables that aren't peppers. Even my blanket all statement has a damn restriction.
Wow. There's nothing I can't eat, so bring it all.
There's nothing I can't eat. There's just things I don't like to eat.
Oh yeah, there's lots of things I don't like to eat. I'm actually warming
up
to tomato.
Ew.
What?
Tomato.
Yeah, well, I didn't really like it for the longest time, but I can eat it with other things, like on a burger or in a salad. But on its own, no, I can't eat it.
I strangely enough actually heard someone having that conversation where it was like, I don't like tomato, but I like everything that is made from tomato.
Same here. I love ketchup.
I just don't like raw tomato. Salsa is fine. I'm okay with salsa.
Sun-dried tomatoes are the best.
Oh, I had a grilled cheese sandwich once that was like grilled cheese, balsamic onions, and sun-dried tomatoes.
That sounds delicious.
It was so good.
Oh, man.
Try it with spinach and garlic spread.
Was it on rye bread?
You had your choice. It was either marble rye or white.
Oh, you went with marble
rye.
Yes. Yes.
I love marble rye.
Are you hungry yet?
Although I hate caraway.
Why? What's wrong with caraway?
Caraway is just one of the grossest flavors. Which is very odd considering how I'm very much from a German family. But I think me and my uncle, we hate caraway. So whenever I buy rye bread, I have to make sure it doesn't have caraway in it.
I know what it's like. One of the most common ingredients in anyone's chili is cumin. Oh,
I love cumin.
Yeah, and I hate it.
Although it smells like BO.
Yeah, exactly. Why the hell would I want to put something in my mouth that smells like BO? So...
Whenever I'm walking through, the store aisles and I notice someone's BO, I'm like, oh man, it smells like cumin.
I don't know, have you ever had curry sweats?
Oh, fuck.
If you have enough curry, your sweat will smell like curry. It is... hands down one of the grossest things I can imagine, and I've witnessed it, and it's horrible.
Yeah.
I had a curry for lunch.
Yeah, but I think you need to eat,
the other bit,
consistent amounts of curry.
Is if you eat enough of it, I believe your sweat is actually colored.
Ew, you just look greasy.
It's one of those things where I hate to say it, but you've seen it happen. I used to live in Brampton. There is a lot of curry in Brampton.
The streets are just lined with curry shits.
Oh, it's so unappetizing, but strangely aromatic.
Do you like curry? Or have you ever
I can't say I've ever had it.
Aw.
That doesn't mean I haven't had it. I just can't remember.
There's so many different kinds of curry, though. That's the problem.
We should have, a sausage curry.
Sausage curry?
Yeah, curry,
curry
with
sausage?
sausages in it.
Okay.
Oh. It's basically like sausages
Isn't that
and curry
just
and
the
shit.
chili, then?
Normally, with rice.
No.
It's like a rice, sausage, and
That's probably
curry.
why I haven't,
What are you even explaining?
that's probably why I haven't...
You're not trying to talk about what I made couple weeks ago, are you?
No.
Okay.
Wait.
But that was also amazing because it was bean-based.
See, I don't like too many beans, so there's, a chili with too many beans I'll just avoid. I don't like rice.
I don't like plenty of beans, or plenty of cheese, or plenty of rice. It wouldn't be nice.
No, don't
This
worry.
is the worst burrito I've ever
You can give
eaten.
me plenty of cheese.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's why I don't like burritos, because there's all just beans and rice. Fuck that.
I love burritos. I love beans and rice.
Well, more power to you.
Well, then have
more burritos for you.
Well, then have a Taco Bell chili cheese burrito. There's no rice, I can guarantee you that. And I'm 90% sure there's no beans. It's just There's
goo.
extruded beef with some seasoning, and they're like liquid cheese. Shit's fucking delicious.
I was gonna say, wow, how appetizing you make that sound.
It's
Extruded
so
beef. You realize it makes it sound like somebody shat a cow.
I was gonna say, you've seen Taco Bell meat, right?
Yeah, and that's why I go with the chicken.
Yeah, they have to like scoop it out with like a sieve spoon so that all the liquid drains out of it, and then just go plop.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like Taco Bell so much.
I don't know why anyone likes Taco Bell so much.
I like Taco Bell so much.
It looks so unappetizing.
I only
but it's
like
so
Taco
fucking
Bell
delicious.
so much.
I hear it's great drunk food, but
The only Taco Bell I can go to is the one in the mall because it's also a KFC, so they get chicken in their stuff.
it's the only Taco Bell in town.
Is it?
Yes.
We used to have more.
Although, here's the thing. We used to have the one that's now the Wimpy's Diner.
That's right,
But
that's the one.
here's the thing.
I went to their drive-thru and ordered chicken. They're like, we don't have that here. Well, now I'm just going to keep going. I even said that to them.
Here's the thing, is I had a vegetarian friend, and she told me, like, the only fast food place she can go is Taco Bell.
Really?
Yeah.
They have
They have bean burritos.
Huh.
It is a purely vegetarian item on their menu.
Wow.
Did you know that in the States, Taco Bell doesn't have fries?
That makes sense. They're Mexican. Do they have chips?
They only have chips.
Yeah.
You cannot get a side of fries. You cannot get the fries supreme. They just don't have them. And I had a friend of mine who went
Cat's
to
being an asshole.
The cat's always an asshole.
Our
But
podcast's 30 minutes or an hour?
30 minutes generally, unless we extend. But anyway, she went to the States and she's like, "What do you mean you don't have fries?" Because she tried to order it, and they were like, "We don't have fries here. This is a Taco Bell." And she's like, "Yeah, fries supreme."
Oh, man.
Actually, I was
You
reminded.
Americans are missing out. Fry Supreme is amazing.
There's so few Taco Bells here in Brantford, but there are so many in London. I was reminded of this time I was walking to my dad's place, and walking up the street, I picked up a cheesy gordita crunch with two chili cheese burritos, and then on the way there got pickle fries from Fast Eddie's because they were on the same street within like a block.
Fucking love pickle fries.
And it was like the two most drunk foods you could have in one meal. It was so fucking delicious.
You should have like opened up your cheese and chili burritos and like poured some pickle fries in there and closed it back up.
That would have been disgusting yet amazing.
Yeah. I completely concur.
I concur on both fronts.
Anyone who, in the States, if you've never had a Fry Supreme, just imagine the Crunchwrap Supreme, remove the Crunchwrap, and insert fries.
I was gonna say, imagine the Nacho Supreme, but change the nachos to fries.
Yo, yeah, that too.
I was gonna say, we got about 8 minutes left. We should actually probably talk about some stuff that actually came out this month, because did not...
Or happened this month.
I was gonna say, because you saw, I know, Batman vs. Superman. Did you also see Captain America Civil War?
I did see both of those movies.
We did not, but let's get a spoiler-free opinion on them.
Don't bother seeing Batman v Superman.
You hear it here, folks, as I'm sure you've heard it many times before.
Take the money that you would spend to go and see Batman v Superman and see Captain America.
And see Captain America for the second time.
Guys. This reminds me. This morning I'm like checking my Facebook before I go to work, just like, and I see a post from the cinema saying, "Hey BrantFurred, we've lowered our prices."
Oh.
Tickets are now like like as low as
$9.50.
$9.25 or
and
$9.50
$6.50
and
$6.50
on Tuesdays.
I saw that like as I was taking a shit earlier.
I was taking a shit and I was like, "Oh man, cool, cheaper movies."
But here's the thing that drives me absolutely bonkers: is I'm like, "Oh, cool, cheaper movies. That's awesome." You go to the comments, everyone is just bitching about pricing, and like, oh yeah, you lower your prices, but you still have to pay $30 for gold-plated popcorn and shit like that. I'm like,
who the fuck would order gold-plated popcorn? You're going to the movies, not the MTV Movie Awards.
I don't know. There's an alcohol that has gold shavings in it.
Yeah,
Goldschlager.
Yeah.
Which, if you take equal parts Goldschlager and equal parts Jägermeister, you get liquid cocaine. It tastes exactly like cinnamon hearts and gets you so drunk.
I don't like cinnamon hearts, so that's even more
but
reason
anyway,
for me to stay
it's
away.
just like every single one of these posts is just complaining about pricing and being like, "You're not really all that cheap," and blah blah blah. And it's like,
well, the theaters don't really get money from the tickets
Exactly,
anyway.
and that's the problem, is all these people are just bitching and bitching and bitching, but they have no idea how the cinema actually works with their pricing scheme.
And let me just interject here.
Mm-hmm.
Just so everyone knows, the employees at the cinema, they don't fucking care what you bring in. Just make a half-assed attempt to hide it. That, like, seriously, I got talking with some of the employees one time. They said that they saw a guy bring in an already popped bag of Orville Redenbacher to the theater, and they let him in.
That's hilarious. Which is funny because, like, remember that discount cinema downtown?
Yeah.
It was like $2. My friend bought in a pop. She, like, cracked it, and the guy was like, "You have to give that to me."
Why?
And they took it from her.
Why?
Because she brought in a pop. That was outside.
Oh, jeez, wow.
Yeah. So, like, she, like...
You have to give that to me.
And then, like, one of the usher guys just appeared. He's like, "You're gonna have to give that to me. That's not allowed."
Wow.
And he took it. And she's like, "Wow."
I don't know. I remember...
Which, I mean, like, it's only
imagine
$2
that
per
was
film, but still.
I imagine
no,
that was a
but
Rainbow
that-
Cinema, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Because
And
there was one in London, too.
Oh,
and
was there?
I remember
it was a
going
franchise.
with one of my mom's boyfriends at the time and his son, who I was okay with. And we went to, like, KFC and got, like, a whole bucket of chicken. We all pretended to be fat going in.
Wow, you stuck in a bucket of chicken?
We stuck in a whole KFC meal.
That's amazing. You're like a god.
What was
You're
it?
like 85 pounds soaking wet. How the fuck did you sneak in a bucket of chicken?
Don't question it. It's just a thing that happened, and I'm assuming because they just didn't care.
Here's the thing. When the theater was still in the mall way back when,
I remember.
it was like right across the aisle. I want to say right across the street, but that's not true. Right across the aisle from Bulk Barn.
Yeah.
So when my mom and dad took me to the movies, we would go to Bulk Barn, buy a couple of snacks from Bulk Barn, shove them in our pockets or my mom's purse or whatever the fuck, go over to the movie and watch the movie and eat whatever the fuck we wanted from Bulk Barn.
Yep.
It's the exact same thing where the Bulk Barn has moved down the street a little bit, but you have Walmart right beside it. You can buy whatever the fuck you want from Walmart and go into the film.
Shorter distance, there's a dollar store in the same plaza as
True
the theater.
that. True that.
Plus, Zares, like
Yeah.
grocery store right there.
We could go to Zares, get a pack of, like, the chicken fingers, a bucket of the chicken fingers.
Yeah, we'll get Isaac to sneak it in, because that's fucking godly. and then we'll swing by the dollar store, get one of those 77-cent liter of colas.
Yeah. No, they're $1.25.
What, they raise them?
I buy them, like, all the time.
Oh, those assholes.
Yeah.
My other big complaint is you were mentioning that one woman who was like, oh, she has 2 kids and they have to pay for like the bus fare and
Yeah, there's this one lady who's like, so to take me and meet my 2 kids to the movie, we have to go both ways on a bus. That's $10. $30 worth of tickets. Then spend another $20 at the concessions. $60 to take my kids out to a movie. Blah, blah,
you don't
blah.
have to give them snacks.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to get those snacks. And the other bit is you're not forced to go to the theater if you don't want to, firstly. Secondly, the cost of the transportation is not something within the realm of control of the theater. Why are you bitching about that to the theater?
Not only that.
And you don't need the popcorn unless your kids are spoiled fucking brats and, they'll throw a fucking fit. Because if they throw a fit in the theater, I'm going to punch them.
Yeah, I'd punch a child. I would.
I'd take that popcorn in their hand and be like spill it all over the floor and be
Yeah,
like...
you just like they're like right behind you. You just like sort of like turn around in your seat. And you just like slowly rise up, and you're just like glowering at them. They're like, "What do you want?"
No,
My popcorn.
No, you don't even say anything. You just get up, turn around, smack it, and
Yeah.
sit back down. You're like, they were whining anyway. I might as well make them whine for something worth it.
Why did you smack my popcorn? If it wasn't the popcorn, it would have been you.
Yeah, no shit. Oh my god. Like, every once in a while, I admit, I indulge in the movie theater popcorn. Not very often.
Oh, I fucking love the movie theater popcorn.
No. Why'd you smack the popcorn? Well, because see, if I had smacked you, you wouldn't have to get up and go buy another one. And give me 10 minutes apiece.
You almost wish you could sometimes. Just smack your kids down to the ground, go off and buy another one.
Actually, I was walking to the bus stop, and I saw a bunch of the movie theater popcorn on the ground and like a half-eaten bag skittering in the wind. I'm like, why?
Well, I can't always finish it.
I'm a fatty.
Yeah, I was gonna say, my popcorn is normally done before the opening credits.
Mine is usually mostly done. I try to save it, but then at the same time it gets cold.
I try to save it, but damn, that movie trivia just makes me so fucking hungry.
Yeah, I get them.
Fucking trailers, right?
I get them to do a bag of like, can you put like the topping inside, like in the middle of the bag too, and then they put it on top, and then I walk over to that free butter machine where it just.
Yeah, it's not real butter, but it does
topping.
the job.
Actually,
you know what I miss from the theater? The feature presentation sign. You know how many times I've been watching the movie before I realized I'm watching the fucking movie? It's just like, this is a really long trailer.
Because you have the trivia, then you have regular trailers, then you have
commercials.
Then
you used to have commercials.
Then
Coke started that.
Yeah,
fuck you, Coke.
Then you have the real 3D
Coca-Cola
thing
Zero, where it's like the tongue in the eyes. And then it was Cars. There was Cars commercials.
For some reason, the movie theater is the perfect place to advertise Jeep.
But yeah, you do that. Then you have the Real D 3D thing, which we were like, oh man, cool, I have to put the glasses on, it must be time for the movie. Then you have more advertisements, then you have a Scotiabank ad, then you have previews for other movies, and then the movie starts in a cold opening. You have no idea what you're doing.
Well, no, don't they have like the little
the cinematic?
The cinematic where they're like going through all the different genres?
Sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah,
every single movie I go to has that because we see a lot of animated flicks.
They kind
of
just splash it in now.
Like the last couple of movies we saw were like what? We saw Zootopia. We saw
Inside Out.
Inside Out. We saw I
actually just watched that the other night.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah, it's okay.
Anyway, we are technically out of time.
We could keep talking.
We could, but we have to start the indie
Yeah,
soon.
for the most part, we watch all like animated children's films. So
yeah, but you are.
They show that cinematic a lot more, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys pretty much are animated children's ideas. You're pretty much just animated children.
Basically.
It's a terrible life.
Yeah, and I hang out with you.
I always need to find enough toner to keep moving.
Toner.
Anyway, so that is it. If you want to hang out just for a pool, meet and greet, hang out.
Yeah,
there will be a Facebook notifications.
Also, we have made one for our Zootopia meet in August.
That's right. I almost forgot to mention that.
Actually,
I did forget to mention it.
Yeah, because Harmony Square plays free movies.
Harmony Square is playing a slew of free movies all throughout the summer, always on Thursdays. That's like their movie night in the square. Actually, I think that's what it's called. You can look it up. And on August 25th, they are playing Zootopia. So we're having a public fur meet at Harmony Square. It'll be in the evening. I'll find out what time it's actually playing at.
I think it's like 7 or something.
It's usually around dusk. I think that's the official time is dusk. So as long as you get to Harmony Square, which is downtown BrantFurred, before sundown, you'll be able to see the whole movie.
The other thing is fursuits, hey, whatever, if you feel like it, but please, if you do decide to suit, make sure you have the ability to either keep yourself cool or take it off before the film starts, because no one wants you dying in the middle of a group of children sitting outside watching a film.
Yeah. It is
August. It's gonna be hot.
August 25th, I believe it was.
I have had so many people on my Facebook complaining about the weather at Anime North right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everyone's like, it's so hot, and it's like, dude, Anime North is like the end of May. Of course, it's hot.
You're on 4 minutes of tangent now.
I'll tangent you. There, Isaac's
tangent actually is a verb.
Tangential learning. To tangent.
Anyway, we'll see y'all later.
We're done.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, we're done.